Yes. Yes, I'm one of his million devotees. Yes, I am not the person in the video. Like I said, but yes, I know. Like I said, when I'm threatened with arrest and when there are bigger powers at play and I do not know how to handle them, basically. I'm a very ordinary person who minds her own business, who goes to work, comes back home. That's it. That's my limitation of society. Because the forensic lab says I cannot take on something which is not true. I cannot be a Galileo. Galileo is a great man. He recanted on his faith, on his beliefs, because the church put pressure on him, but I am not. I cannot go based on a forensic lab report. I know it is not me, and that is what I'm sticking to. I cannot change it, right? I do not know about this non-disclosure agreement. I am just a volunteer of Nityananda Dhyanapitham, and I have been working over there. I do not have any other idea about this. I came to know about it only through the media. I haven't. So I don't know where. Since I have not seen, I cannot comment on the document personally. See, in Dhyanapitham, they hold multiple programs, meditation, yoga, and they also do several social outreach programs, which was my primary interest. I have been associated with a number of voluntary organizations in Chennai, and I worked with organizations who have helped women with mental illness and women of victims of domestic violence, burns victims, AIDS victims. So this is not the first organization in which I have volunteered. For me, it was a spiritual path, plus the social outreach programs which they've been doing, which impressed me. See, in a way I blame myself because it was my public personality that has been misused. If it was an XYZ woman, I'm sure all of us would have respected her privacy to a great deal. Like I've said in my complaint, extortion was much a smaller picture. As for the larger picture, there was a Christian missionary involved in this, and this has been told by Lenin himself. It is not a concoction. People who've been helping him, people have been working on this with him. Yes. I would like to name them, but I'd still like to live for some more years if you don't mind. Not in the complaint. Not in the complaint because, like I said, I would like to still live. I have given a complaint. I'm not talking only to the media now. I have registered a complaint against Mr. Lenin, and it took me some time to take the courage, I agree. But I've decided I'm tired of being hounded, being bullied, being threatened and frightened for something that I'm not even responsible for. If someone has a problem with an ex-person or with Swami Nityananda or Nityananda Dhyanapitham, do not hide behind a woman's skirts. Have the guts to stand up to him. Do not pull me and my family and my husband into this. I'm very sorry to say. I cannot speak for the other persons. I can only speak what I have been through, which is what I'm sharing. What is their exact plan? Who was the exact target? You will have to ask them. Yes. I was a public, see, the phone call I got on March 2nd night said I was the public personality who was publicly associated with him. I have been going to his public programs and they just decided to use me. These were the exact terms. I seriously, honestly wish I had recorded that. Yes, I have already said I am his disciple. Yes. Okay. If time permits and if they are open to it, even Nityananda Dhyanapitham has been through a lot of things, so they should be also open to welcoming me there, then yes. Yes. That is why it took me so much of courage to come. I mean, at times I think we had to take a decision, and I made a very delayed decision. Like I said, I apologize for that. It's a very delayed decision, but frankly, it took me a very long time to rebuild my courage and come out of the depression. I was very deeply saddened by the hatred. I could not understand how a person would do something so perverted. I just can't get over it, even now. Yes, yes, I will. I am his devotee, and I will always remain his devotee. Irrespective of whether it's vulgar or not vulgar, why should I accept something that's completely untrue? Irrespective of what the lab says. With, like I said, I have a lot of interest in working for various NGOs and spiritual inclination. And I do my own research online. That's how I came across the website, Nityananda Dhyanapeetham. And I saw the work and I was impressed, and that's how the whole thing followed. Around a year or more, roughly, I think so. Thankfully, I have been in this profession for almost 18 years. And I think my 18-year career and the contribution I've done to my work and to the society, I will not say it has not been damaged. It has been damaged, it has been dented. But there have been directors who have showed faith in me, and I have been getting offers from a few of them to work in their films. And it's entirely my call on that, whether I take it up or not. Okay? Thank you, everybody. Thank you.